Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will be making the tiny dragon pattern by Crochet Avalon, which I'll include on the screen in a second. I will be using all of this yarn that I've pulled from my stash. Most of it is scrap yarn, so let's see how much of it we can get through. Now, the reason for the timer is because I was originally going to do how much can I crochet in 10 hours, which then became how much can I crochet in 8 hours, which then became how long does it take me to make X amount of dragons, which then became how much can I crochet in one day, because I was running very short on time and wasn't able to get in another crochet session for this video, but that's okay. As you can see here, we are starting off with a purple and green dragon, and I like the way this one came out. This was sort of my warm-up, re-familiarise myself with the pattern. The only complaint I have with it is I used a 4.5mm hook with the, I think it's Motivera Aries. It's got like a glitter through it. I should have really used a 4.5mm hook. It would have, not 4.5, I used a 4.5. I should have used a 4mm hook. It would have yielded nicer results. The second one I make of this, I did use a 4mm hook and it does look better. And here is the finished first dragon. It took me 34 minutes, so about half an hour per dragon. That's pretty decent. I went ahead and did a little bit more work off camera and made these three guys. So the black and orange one, I used a 5mm hook and just some scraps I got from a Millen's bag from Spotlight. Oh, hello, Tori. Yep, that's right. Come on through. There you go. Good girl. So I got these yarns from a Millen's bag from Spotlight and I've just been trying to work through them. I really like the way both the orange and the purple one I'm working on at the moment came out. And if you can remember from the scene before, the little green guy, same pattern, same Aries yarn, just a 4mm hook. And he looks tighter together and all round better. I don't have a lot to say about this pattern as a whole. I love it. I've made it a couple of times before in my market prepping. I have no complaints whatsoever. Very quick, very simple, and they're just so stinking cute. I made a mistake with this yarn, which I didn't realise until it was too late. I meant to use like a 6.5mm hook. I used a 5. I can tell you the wrist pain at the end of this was immense. I was very much in pain. Here we have another check-in. So we've made this many dragons, I can't be bothered counting, in 3 hours and 15 minutes. And for the last little clip, I set it to time lapse and just crocheted a whole dragon. You get to see it all, basically no cuts, so enjoy. But while that is going, I just wanted to let you know that I will be opening a Depop store to sell these. I'm not sure what I'm going to price them at yet, but they should be available when this video goes live. So if you're interested in picking up one for yourself, that is where they'll be. I'll link it down below. So in the end I was able to crochet for 4.5, just under hours in one day, and in that day I was able to make all 8 of these dragons, but let's run through them as you weren't able to see them all properly in the video. So to start off with, we have this little purple and green guy, and I consider him my eggplant dragon, so that is this little guy. Then we have the inverse of him, so a little green guy with purple accents. I might have put his eyes too close together, but I think it gives him character. And then I have this black and orange guy with stunning eyes. I really like the way he came out. He'd have to be one of my favorites. Actual contender for favorite would be this purple and black guy with silver eyes. I really like purple and black, so I am very happy with how this one came out. This guy, as I probably mentioned in the video, was a slog. I used the wrong sized hook when I was making him, so I got incredible wrist pain. But I'm glad he's done. He looks cute, and he finished off this pink yarn, hence why his tail line doesn't go all the way down. This would have to be my biggest guy, and I am very happy with the way he came out. His colours work well together. This one would also be a contender for a favourite. I love this blue and green speckle yarn. I think I got it in a Millens from Spotlight, and I am very slowly running out of it, and I can't get any more, and that actually makes me very sad. So if you know what this yarn is and could let me know, that would be greatly appreciated. I need every ball of it in my stash. And then the last guy I made, which you didn't see on camera, is this little, I call him a toothpaste dragon. Just the colours make me think of toothpaste. But he used up most of the green, most of the blue, and most of the white. So he was a very good stash busting dragon. But these are all my dragons. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!